Hello everyone, this is me, GameSide99, aka NoBrainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. And shit, I just realized I never actually updated this deck. We are going up against the host of the tournament himself, Ira. So after I win this, I better make sure that this is posted as a win for me. You know, don't want to have any of that admin cheating going on here. And he's playing Sabine Ezra, so GLHF. We're in a best of one, though. He doesn't necessarily have a ton of time, and I want to keep this short-ish in order to get it out before the weekend, because over the weekend I'm going to be away. My great grandmother's 90th birthday, in fact, so I'm not going to be able to upload it. So I want to get it uploaded now, today, basically. And this is a pretty decent start. I got both Rally Aid and Chance Cube and 2 vehicles and a C-3PO. Honestly, the only issue with this start is that I don't have removal. So my Ezra could die to a very quick and decisive Sabine Ezra blowout. But I'm willing to take that risk. 7, alright. And he's got 5. Okay, well, I don't want him to roll that much in the future. Honestly, I'm willing to let him have his battlefield here. Give me the shields for my Ezra, because I'm going to need this Ezra. I want this Ezra to survive round 1 so that I can kill off his Ezra. Now, in this matchup particularly, that battlefield is not great for him, because I'm able to take his resources that he generates off of it with my Ezra. Which makes it a bit more awkward for him. Now he's just got that special, which gives him that third resource if he wants to resolve that, which kind of sucks for me. Probably going to play the Chance Cube on the rookie pilot here, because I want to roll out that Yoda fast to threaten the Ezra disrupting. I did roll a single disrupt, which is nice. The disrupt makes it really awkward when they go with an Ezra start, because then they don't have the resources necessarily to discard a 2-cost and then play the 2-cost on the next turn, because I'll be able to disrupt it, which makes it awkward for them. However, he does have this special on the Ezra right now, which does allow him to get that third resource if he wants it. But that would threaten my Yoda rolling if he rolls double specials, or if he rolls another disrupt side. Then I can steal resource. Then I can stop resources off of him again, which puts him down to 1 resource and really screws with him. So that makes it really awkward for him. Of course, I don't have removal to capitalize on the fact that he wouldn't be able to play an ambush weapon. But this is, you know, it's scary for him. So he's just going to take the resource off of me. That's perfectly acceptable, but this does give me time to play, to roll in my Yoda here. And I hit 2 discard, which is kind of one of the worst things I could have potentially rolled. He could disrupt that last resource off of me, and suddenly I'm the one that's in a bit of a predicament. If he's hovering over Sabine, though, I might have to discard the Rally Aid here. Not the most ideal of things, but I'd rather keep the Chance Cube than the Rally Aid. And he's going to reroll. And he gets the other special. Oh god, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to play the Chance Cube this round or something. I'm going to have to C-3PO this, I think. Or play the Rally Aid, one of the two. I think I just play C-3PO and still hope to discard the Rally Aid. Yeah, that's not a good for me at all that he just rolled the second special there quite naturally. Because suddenly I'm the one that's on the receiving end of these things. And now he can roll out the Sabine. He's got the Hidden Blaster to remove a shield off of Ezra, and he can God roll me for 8, which would just kill the Ezra outright, and that would potentially be game right there. I was planning on ramping really hard this round, but because of that special on the Ezra, this is going to be a bit difficult. I can still see 3PO for Yoda special to get out the Chance Cube and still be able to play the Fang Fighter and the Z95 potentially this round. I've just got to hope that he does not roll damage. and doesn't remove any of my dice. So it's quite a vain hope here, but I've got to hope for it. Oh, he just goes ahead and plays that DL44 outright instead of maybe I should have disrupted him then to prevent that. But honestly, now he's definitely going to have 3 resources to always be able to overwrite second chance with. Which is a huge part of this deck, stopping my opponent getting out that early second chance. But he's going to be able to roll out, and he's going to be able to roll out very effectively. The Hidden Blaster, however, would have done an extra point of damage to the Ezra as it stands. So in terms of God rolling, he isn't any more ahead of what he was before. It just guarantees that he's got that 3rd resource that I won't be able to deal with. Okay. I'm going to let him take it back. But wow, okay. That was a bit annoying. Okay. Sure. This keeps my Ezra die out there, though, so I'm still kind of okay with that. And that means he doesn't have the potential chance cube. And oh, he rolled double shields. If only I had easy pickings for this. If only I had easy pickings for this. But, well, he's still got a turn to discard to reroll. And if he's going to keep that Ezra, he's going to use that Ezra die for damage, then he could potentially one-shot Yoda here instead. Always got to be worried about that when he's got 4 rerolls available. And I have no way of dealing with 4 rerolls. I can use my Yoda dice to discard from his hand to prevent the rerolls. But I'm going to just keep my Yoda dice out there as long as possible and only do that if I feel I have to. It sounds I might indeed end up playing the Rally Ape. Okay, he does the 1 damage to the Ezra right then. Alright, I'm going to roll in C-3PO now, which gives me a lot of options. I can now use this Ezra blank to do a special if I want to. I can Yoda special, which will set me up for some special chaining in the future. Yeah, Chance Cube can get me 2 resources this turn, but Rally Aid always gets me a value of extra of 1, and I don't have to use my focus on that, so I think I will go Rally Aid instead of the Chance Cube. It stands, he can still do up to 8 damage and kill off my Ezra here with rerolls. I don't want to have to use these Yoda dice as discards, but I do have a reroll. One of these 2 cards is going to be used as a reroll. He takes the shields. Oh, I feel so safe now. That is so stupid of you to take those shields, man. I am a ramp deck. I do nothing but heavily ramp. Honestly, because of that Ezra special that's out there, it's kind of no point me using this as an Ezra special because he'll just take it back. He's got 1 resource left, so is he got the easy pickings here? Is that what he's waiting on? It might be worth it for me to just disrupt. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to disrupt him right now, and just remove the possibility of an easy pickings here. I'm probably going to play the Chance Cube as a stalling move, because I can always pull it back to my hand later. But then again, if I'm wanting to save if I need to reroll soon, which I might need to reroll soon. He's going to truce and then steal the resource off of me. That gets him another 2 resources if he wants to play another gun, or something along those lines. But now his dice is out of the pool, so I think I will C-3PO now to get the resource and turn to the special. Now I'm threatening the Yoda resource and Ezra resource, which will put me to 3. Then I can play the Rally 8, play the Z95. Actually, I should have discarded to reroll there, because I had a really high chance of just rolling Yoda stuff base. Okay. He's gonna play that DL44 now, which is perfectly fair. And that does remove the Ezra dice to heavily reduce the chance of me being able to deal with him resource-wise. He's gonna have 4 resources to start next turn, which is absolutely terrifying. I think because he removed that dice, I now have this special left over that I could spend on doing like a Fang Fighter or something. But I might spend it on doing some hardcore ramping with this Chance Cube. Then I might be able to play the Chance Cube and even the Rally Aid this turn. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ignore the Rookie Pilot's reroll ability, I think, here. He passed, okay. He still has a resource left over as well. I can't imagine what he used that for. Wow, I rolled a base 2 naturally, so that's pretty good. Alright, we've set the tone for this game. I go for a reroll and then I pay, you know, that's fair. That I was supposed to pay first, but I mean, he's done several things so far where he's not let me take things back, so. Alright, sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into an argument with the admin. That seems really bad. Alright. I mean, I would say that the generous thing does not involve that, but okay, well I can still take the 2 resources here. Boop boop. He's now going to claim, he's going to draw a card, get a resource, and now he's going to have 4 resources, which is going to... This is like one of the best starts he's ever had, Sabine Ezra deck's ever had against me, except that he took 2 shields. So, yeah, Rally Aid for 1, tap Rally Aid, hit the Fang Fighter for 1, roll it out. Not going to be able to afford the City 95 now, though, unless I turn it to the resource side, which is very tempting, actually. But I think just doing 3 damage to this Ezra is more worth it at this point. So I'll do this, I'll get the resource, I'll turn this to the 3, and I'll hit Ezra for 3. Yep. I think he's surprised there, but Ezra's actually the target I want to go with here, because Ezra can disrupt me the same way I disrupt him. That's the actual way you play this matchup. Alright, I got boomers. And I've got an overconfidence in Into the Garbage Chute. Into the Garbage Chute, of course, could be very useful against Sabine, who doesn't manage to roll damage on her first rollout. But I really need this Ezra off the board. Okay, he rolled in the blank and a range. That's cool with me. The 1 ranged is a bit of a problem because Sabine chains, but there we go. Alright, I rolled a special, which specials aren't nearly as worthwhile now because of his seriously insane amount of resources. But I've got a special. And what I'm looking to do right now is I'm looking to play the Boomers and the Z95. I'm gonna have to, and I could potentially do a significant amount of damage. I just need him to dodge. I just need to dodge damage again, which is gonna be quite difficult. But there's a possibility here. And I managed to dodge all of that damage. Wow, he might potentially resolve that 3 disrupt for 1 here. That would not surprise me. 3 disrupt for 1 is pretty significant when I have 3 resources showing, but at the same time I can vary significantly. I've got a resource there and a resource there, and Yoda resources and Chance Cube and Rally Aid. Like, resources in the field does not really matter too much to me. I just need the 1 for the Chance Cube. Question is, will I be able to do a flanking play this turn? Flanking for 4 to kill the Ezra isn't terrible. Now, do I roll out the Yoda next to force the potential double steal of the resources? Or do I just take the special on Ezra as it stands? He's going to resolve the 3. That's expected. That's fine. I am going to steal that resource off of him. So that way he feels tempted to take that final disrupt off of me. If he doesn't take this final disrupt off of me, I do have now the into the garbage chutes and stuff. And unfortunately, if I am going into the garbage chute, that does mean I have to use up the rookie pilot potentially here, which does stop that chance cube. That's the one reason why you don't really want to use the chance cube with rookie pilot, but I felt I had to in this situation. And let's be honest, into the garbage shooting, 6 damage is still worth not having my chance cube online for here. Although that would definitely slow me down somewhat. I'll definitely not be able to flanking if I do that. And the flanking for 4 on an Ezra is not insignificant. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, Sabine can be protected with second chances and stuff, and you've got hyperspace jumps and all that lot, and a ton of ideas. So generally speaking, I'd rather kill off the Ezra first. Ezra provides much more resources. He provides resource control, and people can impersonate with him. Some people still run impersonate. No one's going to put a second chance on Ezra, and Ezra represents 4 potential extra damage. You know. Especially with cards like Hidden Blaster. Oh, he discarded a second chance to reroll here. What is in his hand if he's discarding a second chance? I don't really know, but that's an Ezra special right there, and that really sucks. I can overconfidence that 3. And honestly, I think I'll do that instead of garbage shooting. That would reduce my max possible damage I would take to 3, 5, 7, 6. He's not going to reroll that. 7, 8, which does indeed kill off the Ezra again. But if he resolves that, that's less. And I'm willing to overconfidence here. I'm going to overconfidence this die, and I think I want to pick something that's quite valuable potentially here. So let's go with the. Let's go with the Ezra special. Let's go with the Ezra special, actually. Almost guaranteed to actually... Hopefully this rolls a blank. Okay, it rolled a blank, and he gets a resource. I'm perfectly happy with that. That means he's not taking the resource off me. He's just getting a resource, which I can definitely deal with. He's still got 4 cards in hand, though, and he discarded the second chance. He must have, like, double easy pickings or something ridiculous like that. And that might be why he takes this resource. Alright, he takes this resource, probably because he's got the easy pickings here. Alright, C3PO just rolled resource on my side. That's pretty good for me. I wanted to threaten the steal the resource to prevent the easy pickings play, but now I'm in a situation where he might just easy pickings these 2 resources, and I'm okay with that. Because that's another card out of his hand that he could be using to reroll with. thinking of resolving them one range. He wants to see what I do. He wants to see what I do. He might have easy pickings. He's probably still got this easy pickings for the specials. But at this point, I think I'm just going to walk into it. I could C3PO and steal that resource, but that's a waste. So I'm just going to roll out Yoda now and run into this easy pickings. Did not get hit by the easy pickings, so now he's probably going to easy pickings the C3PO dice. In hindsight, arguably, I should have resolved the resources at this point to prevent the easy pickings, but I think it's more worth it to get rid of that easy pickings now in exchange for the future. Yeah. Because in the future, that could go really, really badly. So yeah, let's take a resource, turn this to the special side to get another resource later. And I'm not going to resolve it. So. Yep. I'm okay with hitting that easy pickings now. That's another card he's lost. It's one resource for two. His resource is so much more valuable than mine. And he passes, okay. If he has a truce for that 3-for-1 disrupt, I'm okay with that again. So I'll pay now. And now I'll roll. Actually, because of Rookie Pilot's thing, I really should have rolled out that Fang Fighter first. He might have another hasty exit, though, which is what he'll be sitting on here. That would explain as well why he's discarded second chance. I can't believe he discarded that second chance, though. But I can get 4 resources here. I can play the runaway boomers. I can set up potentially for a rally aid. I mean, if I resolve these, play the runaway boomers, and he's still passing, I might end up just claiming, because he hasn't really done much damage to me yet. And a resource swing of 1 to me, 1 less to him is pretty huge. I mean, he's clearly waiting for this hasty exit. So I'm just not going to roll my Fang Fighter for a while. Like, I've got a lot of setup actions I can still be taking. Because there's absolutely no way he's got anything that can deal with Chance Cube unless it's something like unpredictable, you know? Yellow just doesn't have spot removal anymore. Well, they don't have spot removal for a die side of 3, I should specifically say. They still have Electroshock, but people don't play it. So they just... Vandalize could be a thing, but no, he doesn't have the resource for it. Yeah, if there's nothing that he has that could be the... If he has Truce Vandalize, that would be very annoying. But again, he's not re-rolling to do damage to me, and he's on a ticking clock here. I'm just going to keep ramping and ramping and ramping until he dies. Again, I haven't even drawn my easy pickings. Like, the longer it takes for him to kill my Ezra, the more chances I have of drawing this easy pickings and actually doing something with it. I'm genuinely surprised that this is only round 2 and it's been 24 minutes. Oh my god, Era, you are a very slow player of this. But I mean, he could... I mean, it's not like he can win on... Can he win on time? I'm assuming 2 minutes for setup. I won't say that. I'm sure this is a tough call. I am genuinely sure this is a tough call. From my perspective, he should be trying to kill off my Ezra. But from his perspective, he could have a lot. He probably has the Vandalize play for the Chance Cube, right? He probably has. I think he's got Hasty Exit, Truce, Vandalize. That's what I think he has in his hand right now. He's going to Truce, which gives me $1. And then is he going to Disrupt? Because he could Disrupt. He's going to Vandalize. That used up 2 cards from his hand. So, here's what happened. 2 resources. He gave me a resource to spend a resource of his to remove a die of mine that would give me 3 resources. So I lost 2 resources out of that. He lost a resource. He lost 2 cards, which both could have been for rerolls. I do not think that was a good decision. So now I could totally claim and start resource screwing him, but I'm going to try for a ralliate sort of thing here. I'm going to just take the damage I can right now, kill off this, probably kill off this Ezra now, because he does not have much left. Does he have another Truce or something? No. Alright, well this flanking is certainly not going to get played at least this round. Blank, okay. I'm perfectly happy to rally out either of these, so. Come on, damage, please. Nope, still no damage. Ralliate. Hit that, okay, so that's a 0. That's fine by me. That's got a pretty high chance of rolling that damage I need. Alright, there we go. Headset turned off again. I figured out why the headset's turning off at this point, by the way, guys. Oh, it rolled a 3 naturally. That's really good. Turns out it turns off if I'm not getting enough input, if it doesn't get enough input, so if enough's happening on the computer. Well, he's got Never Tell Me the Odds. That's why he's being so like that. Okay. That explains things. I think I will discard the Runaway Boomers. It's a great card, but I will discard it just to try and get some more damage out of him here. I get a discard side, so I'll resolve that. And I do actually hit that, so let's kill off the Ezra here. Now he's just left with a Sabine. Sabine has plenty of health. I have used up one of my Boomers, which Boomers are really, really good, but he's done no damage to me yet. But he's going to be able to start hyperspace jumping all over the place. But hey, these are Y-Wings now. Y-Wings come out in good force here. They're going to be removing his damage, they're going to be removing his health, and of course I do also have the Into the Garbage chute here, and he's now vandalized my Rookie Pilot, so Rookie Pilot's free to do what he wants. Again, if I dodge the damage. Because Sabines can still just God roll me. At this point, assuming he gets a 2 on the other thing, he can do 2, 4, he can do 2, 5, 7, 10, 12 damage up to, which, I mean, that doesn't kill me this round, but he can probably, but if he does that and then hyperspace jumps, I'm a sad person, you know? As it stands though, he does not have anything in his discard pile and does not override anything, which tells me he's going to have a hyperspace jump. 2 damage sides on the Sabine, those are easy pickingsable, so he's going to be resolving them right now. He's probably just going to do the 4 damage and then hyperspace. I fully expect that's what he's going to do. So if he does do that 4 damage, I think I'm going to play my Y-Wing outright, so that I at least play a card from my hand. Oh wait! He didn't... Of course, because he didn't use a thing. Oh yeah, whoops. Sabine didn't do Sabine. Alright, Garbage chute. Get rid of those. Alright, so he's still probably got this, Ooh, you know what? He's probably got a second chance in hand, because if he does the whole re-roll, if he does the whole overwrite thing, then the second chance in hand is pretty bad for him. He's just resolving resources right now. I'm gonna rally aid. We're gonna hit the wrong thing. Damn it. I had 3 vehicles. I would have loved to have done that. Now he's probably just gonna hyperspace jump out. Nope. I got a bit greedy with that rally aid, let's be honest. I probably should have just played the airspeeder outright, but I mean, I had a 75% chance to really start setting myself up very heavily for the next turn. Go ahead and jump me already. I believe I just got... That was the doorbell. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Charity. Yeah, people wanting charity, but I did not recognize the name of them at all, so I said no and just left that. I straight up don't like people knocking on the door anyway. They don't knock on the door. The thing is, it's 3 flights of stairs I have to go down to get to that front door. They buzzed the intercom basically. Okay, so he infamoused. That's a good use of your resources, I'll admit. So I'm just going to play my airspeeder now, so that I at least do something this turn if he jumps me. And with Infamous, he's definitely... He definitely could do, like, never tell me the odds plays with Infamous. He could go, like, you know, do the Sabine shenanigan, do a never tell me the odds Infamous, and then do a jump if you really wanted to. Discuss a reroll. Alright. He knows he's got time. He can wait. He can afford to wait. He gets the blank, though, and now by rolling out Ezra, if Ezra rolls a Disrupt or a Special, he won't be able to wait, and it rolled double Disrupt, and I will definitely be resolving those. So he can't afford to wait now if he wants to avoid this turn, so he better use that jump now, before it's too late. Yep, there we go. Played around it completely. Fully predicted it. Alright, hidden motive's alright, but it's not good enough here. I need stronger mitigation. Didn't get it. Got the Scruffy. Scruffy can pull that other hyperspace jump. I know he's sitting on the other second chance. So we'll see what happens there. I've definitely got the damage potential to just kill him in one turn here. Because, yeah, I've got 3, 5, 8, 10, we'll say. 14, 18, right. I've got plenty of damage to kill him. The other rally aid as well. You know, I've got way more than enough to actually kill him here, so we'll just see if this happens. Still no other weapon. No. Alright. We'll see. So, Scruffy can hit the hyperspace jump or the never tell me the odds, but I know he's got a second chance. I'm kind of okay with him playing second chance, though, because second chance means that he gets rid of some resources worth of stuff on his Sabine. But he's only got 2 resources right now, so it's not like he can play the hyperspace jump. Or the second chance. Might even just try and keep this for the next turn. Because he's going to kill off Ezra this turn. I'm almost certain. He's going to Infamous. Infamous, a quick draw. What? Okay, so now he's got 2 actions. 3 actions. 3 actions. Well, 2. Because 1. B, right? He does this to get an extra. Right, so wait, so he gets 2 actions from here and then 1 action from there. Wait, let me maths this. So he has the action to start with, doesn't spend it, and plays the Hold Out Blaster. He gets an additional action, so now he's at 2 actions. Then he activates Sabine, loses an action. Wait, oh no, wait. Oh yeah. Quick Draw allows to activate, so yes. I forgot Quick Draw also allows to activate. Yep, nope, that's why you get the extra action, so yes. That's how he gets the extra action. Go ahead and wreck me. Alright, so because he's got the 1 action, so he had the action to start with, right? He gets an action and an activation, which gets him another action, so he's got 3 actions. He can do several discard to rerolls. This does mean, however, that he's not going to have hyperspace jump or second chance. He's just going to have to take what I throw at him. Unless he takes those resources. Even if he takes those resources, he's just going to have to take what I throw at him. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't keep those resources handy. So that he can do the damage and take the resource and go for a hyperspace jump or another second chance play, potentially. But he didn't do that. He went for max damage, and this is going to prove his doom unless he manages to god roll me, which, I mean, he's keeping a 2, so he's not god rolled me. It stands he can kill off the Ezra or the Yoda, but not both, right? He's just going to have to take what I throw at him, and what I throw at him is going to be pretty huge. Discards the other second chance. Both second chances are now gone. And that costs a resource, you see. This is the other reason why you don't spend all your resources, but I guess there isn't a lot of pay sides. There's 1 pay side on both of those. I mean, that's the only 2 real pay sides. Okay. So the last action is going to be to kill off the Ezra. That's, yeah. Fully expected. Fully expected. Alright. So, we are going to start with a Yoda rollout. Last card in the hand is either going to be discarded, or it's going to be Hasty Exit. With that discard on the Yoda, that's he's going to have to discard this to reroll unless he wants me to use up my Yoda die. He really should rather have me. I called it Hasty Exit. Ouch. He gets the exact same thing again. Alright, all he's going to be able to do this turn is claim. So there we go. So now I can just start doing everything to you. Alright, time to play Solitaire for 5 minutes. Alright, let's do this. Okay, I got a 3 for 1 there. Alright, good to see, good to see. Let's go ahead and play my other Rally Aid for a resource. Discard Scruffy. And reroll these 4 for now. I actually should have rolled out Rookie Pilot first. That was a bit of a mistake. But Now I can just re-roll the rookie, which will re-roll this into the 2. That's pretty good. Alright. I will take a resource and turn to the 2. Alright, so I've got 5, 7. Let's now rally aid number 1. Here to Y-Wing. Alright, so I get to play the Y-Wing for 1. Alright, let's roll out the Y-Wing. Special, cool. Alright, let's see Yoda to get a resource and turn this to the 3. Let's rally aid again. And I'll hit my other Y-Wing. Alright, that's pretty good. And I'll roll out the other Y-Wing. GG. 3, 5, yeah, so 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, no, 3, 6, 10, 14, 18. Yeah. No chance there. And the last card in my hand was a Rolling Boomers. So, that is how you beat a Sabine Ezra. Because I just ramp like crazy. Hitting the chance cube wasn't terrible, but you had to truce to do it. So I only lost 2 resources, whilst you lost a resource and a card, and 2 cards, that you could have re-rolled with. Yeah, he just didn't play fast enough, and I was able to just completely overpower him. You need to kill Ezra turn 1 or 2 against this deck, then kill another guy turn 3, and then jump all over the place and hope you don't die before you can kill the 3rd. Meanwhile, I have a great chance to just outright kill you turn 3 and can play around jumps somewhat with rally aid and 2 cost vehicles, and can so that as soon as you give me an inch, I can take a mile. This deck is really good against yours. I don't have the time. Well, I do, but only if you play faster. Alright, well, I might record the rematch, I don't know, but this has gone on for 44 minutes, so this has been me, GameSlayer99, aka No Brainer. Thank you guys very much for watching. This was a great showcase of why I think this deck is one of the best, if not absolutely, I personally believe it is the best in the format, and it can beat Sabine Ezra very effectively. And that's why. So, this has been me, GameSlayer99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing off.